Have you ever believed in a love so strong it could weather any storm, only to find it was built on lies? I thought Sophia and I were unbreakable, but one snowy Christmas Eve in Boston showed me how fragile trust can be. Our brownstone was alive, with the warmth of our annual Christmas party, the air thick with the scent of pine needles, cinnamon cookies, and the faint smokiness of the fireplace crackling in the corner. Fairy lights twinkled along the staircase, casting a soft glow over the chatter of family and friends, their voices blending with the gentle croon of Bing Crosby's holiday classics. I stood by the dessert table adjusting my sweater, watching Sophia glide through the room in her red velvet dress, her laughter lighting up the faces around her. We'd been married for 10 years, a high school history teacher and a rising star. In event planning, the couple everyone said was made for each other. But tonight, her smiles seemed too bright, her glances too quick, landing on someone across the room. His name was Daniel, her boss at the event agency, all polished charm and tailored suits, leaning against the mantel with a glass of whiskey. I noticed the way Sophia's eyes lingered on him, the way her hand brushed his when she handed him a plate of cookies. My stomach nodded, but I told myself it was nothing, just work talk, just holiday cheer. I kept busy, refilling drinks, joking with my cousins, but my eyes followed her. When Sophia slipped into the kitchen to grab more wine, Daniel followed, his footsteps muffled by the chatter. My heart raced as I trailed behind, pausing outside the kitchen door. Through the crack, I heard her soft laugh, his low murmur, "Sophia, you're making it impossible to stay away." My breath caught as I peeked in, seeing her adjust his tie, their faces too close, her fingers lingering on his chest. The plate of cookies in my hand trembled, nearly slipping to the floor. I didn't confront them. I slipped back to the party, my smile a brittle mask, the fire's warmth now stifling. The scent of pine felt heavy, the music too loud. Sophia returned, her cheeks flushed, and Daniel trailed behind, his grin too easy. "Everything okay, Adam?" she asked, her hand grazing my arm. I nodded, but her touch burned like a lie. That night, after the guests left and the Christmas lights dimmed, I lay awake beside her, her steady breathing a cruel reminder of the life I thought we had. The next morning, I found her phone on the coffee table, left unlocked while she walked our dog, Luna. My hands shook as I opened her messages. A thread with Daniel stretched back months. Secret lunches, flirty emojis, a photo of them at a rooftop bar, her head tilted against his shoulder. One message cut deepest. "Adam's great, but you make me feel like I'm alive again." My vision blurred, but instead of tears, a cold resolve took hold, sharp and unyielding. For weeks I played the devoted husband, planning our Christmas, shopping, decorating the tree, all while plotting my revenge. The next big event was a Christmas charity gala hosted by Sophia's agency, where she'd be honored for her work. I'd make sure it was a night no one forgot. I dug deeper, finding emails between her and Daniel, a receipt for a necklace I'd never seen, even a hotel confirmation for a business trip she'd never mentioned. Each clue was a spark, fueling my anger. I invited Daniel to the gala, posing as Sophia's colleague. "She'd love for you to be there for her big moment." 6 p.m. downtown. He replied with a thumbs up, clueless. My heart pounded, but I felt a strange calm, like the quiet before a blizzard. The gala was a winter wonderland. Snowflake chandeliers, ice blue lights, the air filled with the scent of evergreen and mulled wine. Sophia was stunning, commanding the room as she mingled with donors and clients. Daniel arrived, his suit crisp, his eyes searching for her. I waited until Sophia took the stage, her voice warm as she accepted her award, the projector glowing behind her. Then I signaled the tech team, a friend I'd tipped off, and the screen flickered. Instead of her highlight reel, it showed their texts, their emails, and that rooftop photo blown up for all to see. The room fell silent, the clink of glasses stopping dead. Sophia's voice faltered, her eyes darting to the screen. Daniel's face drained of color, his whiskey glass slipping to the floor. I stepped to the microphone, my voice steady. "Thank you, Sophia, for showing us what trust really means." Donors gasped, colleagues whispered, and her boss's face hardened with disappointment. Daniel bolted, and Sophia stood frozen, the spotlight exposing every lie. I thought exposing them would mend the hole in my chest. As the crowd dispersed, Sophia grabbed my hand, her eyes wet. "Adam, please, I can explain." I pulled away, my voice cold. "Explain how you lied for months?" I left her there, the Boston snow falling softly outside as I drove home. But the victory felt empty. The next day, as I packed a bag, I found an old Christmas card in a drawer, one Sophia had written years ago during a rough patch. It read, "Adam, I messed up in college, but you forgave me. I'll spend my life earning that trust." I'd forgotten that confession, a drunken night with a classmate, a mistake she swore was behind us. I'd buried it, convinced it didn't matter. But now, staring at that card, I remembered Daniel was at that party, a friend who'd seen it all. Had he used that secret to pull her back in? I'd destroyed Sophia for her betrayal, but standing in our quiet house, the snow muffling the world outside, I realized the hardest truths aren't the ones we expose. They're the ones we forgive. And forget. If this story broke your heart, smash that like button and subscribe to Cheating Stories Twist for more soul-shaking tales of love and betrayal. Have you ever faced a secret that changed how you saw someone you loved? Share it in the comments below, and don't forget to share this video with someone who craves a heart-stopping twist.